Okay. Hello and welcome to the post-match live show between India and Malaysia in the Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup. And what to say, Trishadi? I think,
So when I was leaving for office, I had to buy something before coming to office.
hmm,
So I, the moment I left, the match had started,
hmm.
and in between, while I was coming, Snehashish is texting, how when can we do the post match? I was like, I'm in between. I'm on the road. I haven't been reach. Before that, Malaysia was bowled out. India also chased the runs. You know, it just checks me, Ashish, if this is the shortest T20 played or not.
Yes, we have to chase, but it was the second fastest chase, I think, in the history of the Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup. Yesterday, South Africa did the fastest against Samoa. I think they got all out for 15 or 16 runs, something.
Yeah.
Yes. But what a win, and obviously we have to talk about Vaishnavi Sharma. Didn't get in the playing 11 in the first game. Today she was brought in, and it was a debut. And what a debut! What a stage for a debut, and what a debut! And the best part is, Trishati, I was very carefully listening the post-match presentation ceremony because I was told to write the report, and please believe there was nothing so much information to write at least 350 words. So I was very carefully listening to the post-match presenter so that I can use those inputs in my reports. So, but the way she was talking, it was brilliant to hear that she told that she was visualizing this kind of a performance before stepping on the field. So I think that sounds a very confident girl, I will say. And obviously, Shri, how you will say the performance? Another bowler, left arm spin, wicket to wicket bowling, and she also mentioned that my plan was very simple. According to the conditions, I will go. I will see the batters and will bowl wicket to wicket, and obviously that helped to me to get those LBW or bowl dismissions.
Absolutely. I think that has been the plan for India. And you know what? What I'm liking about both the victories, yes, West Indies unpredictable as always, and Malaysia, of course, we knew it is going to be an easy win.
Yes.
But you actually come out as champions. Say, for example, an Australian team. When an Australian team plays against teams like a Bangladesh or Pakistan, nothing, I mean, no offense meant to Bangladesh or Pakistan, but of course, they are lower ranked teams. So whenever Australia plays against them, Australia bowls them out for 80, 90. There are comprehensive victories, which is 44-31, and now going by trend, we need to restrict West Indies. No, we played West
Sri
Indies, Asim,
Lanka.
in the
Yes.
so Sri Lanka. I
Yes.
don't think Sri Lanka will be
No.
eight, 18 all out, and I hope not, because again,
Yes.
when you go into the knockout stage after this, it will become tougher from here on. But as I was saying, that what I like about these victories are these are comprehensive victories. When you are a
Mm.
champion side and when you are making a statement, these are the kind of victories you want to seal when you have sides which are lesser ranked than you are. So I think that's the best part. Today, the other thing is, Trisha played well. Again,
Yes.
not me, but Trisha from
Yes.
Hyderabad. She played really well. Those four boundaries in one
Mm.
over. What I liked about all four boundaries is they were in different, different
Direction.
parts of
Mm.
the
Mm.
ground. Shows how well she can maneuver the ball all around. I mean, let's not say 360 degrees, but at least in front of the wicket, she can play well both offside and leg side. Overall, again, as I said, comprehensive victory shows our side is complete, uh, balanced. I don't know now. Vaishnavi came in place of
Sonam. Sonam. Sonam.
yeah. Now,
Mm.
now what happens? Now, next game, does she come in? Does somebody else come in? It'll be interesting.
Uh, no, I think in the last game, Sonam went wicketless. 2 overs,
Yeah,
she considered 16 runs. In this game, Parunika went wicketless. So beware.
yeah, possible. So, Asim, judging by today's performance, why was Vaishnavi not played earlier against West Indies? Uh, because you can only play, I think, the best 11 at one time. So they went with Sonam. This time round, probably Rajiv Datta is the coach. So Rajiv sir and Nikki must have sat down and they must have thought that, why not give Vaishnavi a game? And yes, Abhishek Tripathi, Trisha G did well. It's actually G Trisha, not Trisha G. So anyway, yeah.
Yes. I think I want to say one more point about this, that
No, no, take this
Vaishnavi
comment,
was not.
take this comment first.
Asimhans, you are everywhere, man. Do you not go to sleep? Little which and I will go with there. Yes, but coming to that previous comment, I think I will say that Vaishnavi was not in that Asia Cup squad. Okay, so
Correct.
she got selected for this World Cup. So I think in the first game of the tournament, you went with your tried and tested players only. And now in the second game you had Malaysia. You found that option that okay, we can try. I think that was game, and now she has come up with such an historical performance. So let's see what will be the playing 11 for the next game, because Sri Lanka will be a tricky game. The way Sri Lanka has been playing, I think they have been pretty impressive, uh, and I think now the scheduling looks perfect for Team India. I think the much needed test, what is very much needed ahead of the Super Six stage. I think it will be very crucial for Team India to get prepared. In the press conference, in the post-match presentation, Nikki Prasad was asked, "Ki as a captain, do you like this type of victories, or do you like ki some test might happen for your team?" So Nikki Prasad replied, "Yeah, I am very happy that we have won, and obviously considering the weather conditions, we won the toss and opted to bowl fast because of the weather conditions, tried to bundle out the opposition as quick as possible, and we did that. But obviously I think in the coming games we will get tested, and that is much required." How is that important, Trishadi, going forward in the tournament? Because this type of games obviously is good that you are winning, but obviously some test to your every player, every department is very much needed to win a tournament.
Absolutely. I completely agree with Abhishek. I hope we face some strong team. It will
Yeah.
get like we will be facing strong team from the next match itself. And I think what Nikki said, uh, where I find it extremely heartwarming and honestly hopeful, is the fact that India did not want to waste time. They did
Yes.
not go for let's bat first and let's test our batting. They were like, we will go up front and attack. Against Malaysia, we will bowl first, bowl them out quickly, wrap the match up. What it eventually does is, look, you might be the defending champion, but the team is not the same. There are a lot of people who are different, like a lot of players who are different. So when you're coming into a World Cup, it's a separate, it's whole lot separate than India A tour or bilateral series.
Mm.
So there must have been nerves. First against West Indies and then against Malaysia. I think we settled down well.
Mm.
Take the question again, Rohan. Sir, ma'am, why India and Pakistan are in different group in World Cup, so that they, I think, play in the higher level, not in the group, so that they both can qualify and then maybe make it a knockout
Yes.
encounter. To be honest, I don't know. I think the groups are done on the basis of chits or something,
Ranking. Oh, okay.
ranking, something of that. So I'm not very clear on this.
But
So
but but if Pakistan qualify for the next round in the Super Six, we are going to face them anyway because
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
round robin format. Hmm.
But I don't know if Pakistan will qualify or not. That's another
Yeah, that's
question.
the main, yes, that's the main question.
But
Yes.
yeah, Super Six will be tough, and I think
Yeah.
it was very important for India. As I'm repeating, victories are important, but comprehensive victories. This is what Snehashish, I was telling you in the Ireland series, where
Hmm.
I don't think it was comprehensive. Was not the 435 or the 370 we scored. That was fantastic, but we should have bowled first, got them out for 150, 140, whatever it is, and chased it down quickly, because that is a statement
Yeah.
that you need for yourself and the team, not for somebody else. Because yes, Smriti Mandana or a Pratika, for example, Smriti
Hmm.
Mandana is an experienced lot, but a Pratika, if I am Pratika, while I'm very happy that I've scored against West Indies and I've scored 150 in my second series itself, but when you're sitting down and thinking, somewhere in your mind, in the subconscious mind, it'll be there that it's against Ireland. While the score is extremely important, but it's not like you have scored it against an England. It is against Ireland, so it is again, every single run counts, but the confidence, if you
Exactly.
score 50 against England and if you score a 50 against Ireland, the whole aspect is different. That is where I thought this team has taken the scruff by the neck, and just played so well. And I know Rajiv Datta sir. So for people who do not know, Rajiv Datta sir was actually the bowling, bowling coach, bowling teacher at that time in NCA when I did my level A coaching course.
Oh,
So
oh, okay, okay.
Rajiv Datta sir, of course, is one of the coaches from Bengal. So
Mm.
I know him, and he's that sort of a person. He's like, you know what, we will take the bull by the horn. So keep the comment on, Rohan. Let's
Yes,
let's
I think ruthless is the perfect word for
Yeah, yeah.
this team as of now.
You have to be, if you're a champion team, you have to be
Yes.
absolutely ruthless.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Asim Hans has come up with a reply. Okay, I am following a few sports and hence following some channels too, trying to take some sleep in between. So that's the answer.
Champion reply. I think has given an Australia kind of reply, trying to sleep, but also England,
Mm,
Australia in different group. ICC should also apply this in men's cricket. Also, yeah, yeah, I think makes the whole knockout stage way more competitive, because if you now look at Super Six, Nehashish,
yes,
all the matches are going to be super interesting. None of the matches are going to be
yes, yes,
30 all or 40 all. They're going to
yes,
be absolutely neck and neck.
yes. Okay, Akash commenting, I am very confident that Indian women will win under 19 World Cup easily.
No, easily. What is why I said no?
Exactly.
I still think that they are one of the favorites,
Of
but
the mm,
they have the capability and the potential to win it. But remember, Australia, South Africa, England, none of them can be taken that lightly. England, I would still say I'm seeing a lot of, I know a lot of people are thinking, because of the way Bangladesh played against Australia, that probably Australia is not a strong enough side. But that's not the case. That's actually not the case. Again, what happens is, in the first two games, which is where I'm continuously saying these victories are very important. In the first two games, you're under 19. So you're 16, 17 at this big stage, butterflies in the stomach. Of course, you are extremely nervous. You know what? Had West Indies not got out on 44 and had gone on to score a 120 or something, you
mhm,
could have seen India struggle as well, because these are young
mhm.
kids. And as much as you want to be ruthless, but the truth of the story is, these are young kids
Yes,
on a huge occasion. It takes time to settle in, and I think that's what it is with Australia. Don't rule Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, England um, out of this.
yes. Asimans, our middle order isn't getting batting practice. Could this hurt our chances going forward in a tournament? Absolutely. That is what Tushadi and I also are mentioning, that till now you haven't got that tasted so that much in this tournament, especially in your batting, because your bowlers are doing good job, especially your spinners. And we all knew that the spinners will be key for you in this tournament. But I think for the batters, I think the real test will be in the next game against Sri Lanka. I think from Sri Lanka going forward into the next round, and with this run rate, even if you lost against Sri Lanka, you are definitely going through to the next round.
Yeah,
So yeah, so obviously that's an area of concern, but I hopefully they will come up good. The fielding standard is top notch, something the seniors should take inspiration from.
agree.
See, I,
Completely
I
agree.
I I will say that the run out that happened to the second wicket, it was a very intelligent work, I will say, because
This is what I was telling the other day also. What I liked about the girls is, of course,
mm,
fielding has been
yes,
top notch.
mm,
Agree with it. I think
intelligent, mm,
awareness. The game
exactly,
awareness when you're playing under 19 is so
mm,
professional, so top notch, that it's so heartwarming to see, because you know what, these are the people who will be going from under 19 to seniors eventually.
mm, mm,
And we have a very good batch in the under 19s. You can see that the future of the country is kind of safe. Having said that, it's not like all 15 of them or 11 of them are going to go and become the next superstars, but some of them surely will.
Yes, absolutely. I was so impressed because it was a catch, it was an easy catch dismissal, but the fielder heard that it was a no ball, so he threw the ball to the wicket and it was a run out. So it was a very good
Yes,
honest. Okay,
easy interview
Akash
to
shared a very interesting comment. Shoaib Khan refused to give interview to Alex Hadley due to her criticizing England Open bat play in Ashes. Please cover the story. Okay,
we
we'll
will.
see. We will
We
see. We'll see.
will. We are trying to. We
Yes,
will.
but it shouldn't happen. I think if you have played bad, criticism will happen.
Every state, every city,
Yes,
everywhere. And
yes,
let me tell you one more thing. In every industry, not only sports industry, see, criticism is difficult for people to take. Some
yes.
people take it easily, some people don't take it that easily and can react. I think Alex Hartley has also put out a tweet saying that not all England women cricketers don't talk to her or misbehave with her, but I think the coach and a few players. So yeah, shouldn't happen. Someone like Sophia Kirsten, because there are a lot of players look up to her,
Mhm.
should set better standards. I mean, come on. If somebody is, say, for example, you don't agree with it, but at least you should
Yes,
hear someone out.
yes. And when you don't get to, and when you lost the Ashes already 9 days of a series, of a long series, you have to accept that something is going wrong in your play.
No, I don't think Alex Hartley said this in this Ashes. It was
Okay.
previously, or
Okay,
yeah, and
okay.
I don't think it was in the Ashes. If I'm
Okay.
not wrong, it was when they lost a World Cup game to someone and was knocked out. That's
Oh.
when I think this World Cup or the previous one.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I thought Alex Hadley in the comment today, so I thought during this. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, does Vaishnavi bowling remind us of Ravindra action? I don't know, but her idol is
Oh, her,
Radha
her,
Yadav. Her
yeah, her
idol
team,
is Radha Yadav.
Jyotisha, right? That
Yes,
Bhuvaneshwar like action.
yes, yes, yes,
In fact, she idolizes Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
yes. And Vaishnavi idolizes Radha Yadav. She is a very big fan of Radha Yadav.
Oh, there
So
you.
she mentioned that. Yes.
Yeah, please, somebody was respecting us. Give us that comment. Respect to both of
Huge.
Boria. This Boriaga will, but Akash, what happens because he is? You have to understand that he's the founder and editor of news of this sports channel, right? So it's not like he can attend every single show. And most importantly, above being a founder and editor and the many hats that he wears, he's also a human being, a father, a husband. So he has 24 hours. You can't expect him to be on every single live. I understand what you're saying, and I'm sure if, like Snehashish and I were when we were starting the live here, he was already on another live. So what basically happens is he cannot simultaneously do it, right? 1 hour of that live and then come back and speak. It takes a lot, and we are in our studio and office right now. The moment we finish the live, we go and do the office meetings. We plan for the next few days, so he has to handle a lot of things. The other part also you have to understand is this is something good about him, that he lets people handle
Yeah.
the part which is stronger for them. For Snehashish and me, I think, and for me especially, Snehashish, no offense meant to you. I have been part and parcel of women's cricket, I think, from the day I was born, because
Okay.
of my family, because of my paternal aunt. From a young age, I have been listening to stories of women's cricket because my aunt Shanti Ghoshal was herself a women cricketer. She was instrumental. In fact, she was part of the first Bengal teams that played. So women's cricket has been a huge part of my life, and it will always remain. So it's a passion for me. It's a passion for Snehashish, and the way he follows it. I think at times now, because of work, even if
Mhm.
I am not following one of the women's games, England, Australia, something, Snehashish is following it. So both of us have this common passion. In fact, if our WhatsApp chat is Pavan is here. Hi, Pavan.
Hi, hi.
So, if you follow our WhatsApp chat, I think 60% is women's cricket, 30% is other sports, 5% is other office work, and We are just chit chatting, you know. So that's how it is. That's why. But of course, once Indian women's team reaches the knockout rounds, the semi-finals and finals,
Yeah.
Boria will definitely.
Yes, absolutely. But Tushadi, what about yesterday? Nigeria defeating New Zealand. You have to make
What
a comment.
what a brilliant, brilliant result! Spicy. You look at such
Definitely.
upset. I mean, not good if anybody from New Zealand is watching us will think that you know. But nothing against New Zealand. You want a few results. Also,
Mm,
the way I think the courage shown by the Nigeria
mm,
team is
mm.
so wonderful because if you think of it, you know, teams getting out at 31, 18, 15 doesn't really serve the purpose of why the ICC is having so many teams, groups, super sixes, knockouts, and a longish tournament. ICC wants more countries to get involved. ICC wants more countries to take the game seriously, make it a global sport, and results like these actually help the game. You know, to be
Yes.
very honest, so it was so good that yesterday Bangladesh gave Australia
Almost.
at the
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria defeating New Zealand. It is huge, huge. And as I'm saying, maybe in the context of the Under 19 World Cup, it might not seem like the hugest result possible or something of that sort. But if you see in the overall context of women's cricket, it's a big, big result.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I also come through that Vaishnavi Sharma was playing that senior women's one day trophy tournament for Madhya Pradesh. So
Yes,
ultimately, she won that tournament also. Ayushi
yes,
Shukla also had a
yes.
teammate playing here also and there also, and sadly they defeated Bengal in the final. So we are a little bit sad, but it's okay that that one of their players are doing so great in the international stage. Yes. Okay. Pavan Suresh, USA defeating Ireland. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Could the weather play spoil for during the tournament? Post match, Nikki Prasad did mention they wanted to get the game done quickly, keeping that in mind.
Yes,
Yes,
it's really
absolutely.
that
Mm.
time of the year where you know it rains on and off, and the predictions during the tournament in a number of matches are actually of potential you know rain washouts. So I think. Yeah, it can play spoil sport. I hope. I exactly don't know how many matches have reserve days, but I don't think Super Six will have reserve days. I think it will
Yes.
start from semi-finals or maybe only for final. So yes,
Mm.
definitely it can play spoil sport, and we can only expect that it doesn't.
As of now, the Kuala Lumpur games are quite safe as of now
Yeah.
because India are playing all of their three group matches in Kuala Lumpur. But the other grounds, we have seen some rain playing this spoil sport. But let's see in the Super Six how it goes. Okay. Okay, so that is the comment as of now. We'll take as it comes more. But Trishadi, what to talk more?
No, that's exactly what I was saying. USA defeating Ireland.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
uh,
Yes.
defeating Ireland, you can still kind of understand.
Yeah. It's okay.
And
But Nigeria defeating New Zealand, it was a shock for me yesterday. And
uh,
especially they defended 65 runs in 13 overs. They defended. It's a superb effort.
it's a fantastic result. But that's what I keep saying about T20s, you know. In
Yes.
T20, there are no absolute favorites.
Hmm.
There is nowhere that you can say, oh, you know what, this team, on paper, definitely, teams are better or worse. But in T20s, it's just that one good spell, one good innings, and the other team is absolutely out of the game. Because time is so
Absolutely.
that time completely runs out, you know.
Absolutely. But Trishadi, seeing the way Australia batted yesterday against Bangladesh, I think they chased down 92 in 19.3 overs. If I'm not wrong. So the spinners might be very key against Australia. If your spinners do pretty well, then the Australia might crumble under pressure.
It seems so because I did
Mm.
see they were a little shaky against the spinners,
Mm.
and
Mm.
especially conditions because don't forget Malaysia is Asian
Mm.
conditions,
Yes.
right? So have subcontinent conditions. This Australian team, weirdly enough, and when I say weirdly enough, is because Australia in no condition looks like a team which can be beaten. I mean, look at them. Alisa Healy not playing doesn't matter.
Oh,
Exile in the team doesn't matter. Georgia Wareham like player, Alana King like bowler doesn't even get a chance to play. It's that kind of a team that they boast of. Yes, there's definitely a spin bowling weakness for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully, if India faces Australia, then I think our spinners will be again
Our
key
spinners are much
factor.
better. Yes, our
Yes,
spinners.
yes.
My only thing is we have got three left arm spinners, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes, yes. Ayushi Shukla, Sonam,
Monica,
yes. Paronika, yes. All left arm, yes. All left arm spinner.
that is my only concern.
All left arm spinner, yes. Okay, out of topic question. Can you tell difference between Smriti Mandan and Laura Woolward? I think these are two best cricket of today's time. Trishadi, go for it.
I think Laura Woolward is a more sound technical.
Yes.
Um India does have other batters as well. I don't think South Africa currently South Africa
Mm.
is getting better, but I think Woolward for the last few months has been pretty much carrying, especially in the absence of Marizanne Cap, was pretty much carrying the whole team on her shoulders as a batter. So I think that, but honestly speaking, I do find Laura Woolward a much more technically sound batter. Like her cover drive, I think
Oh,
is
good.
is it's a painting. It's not even a shot. And when she's on song, I think
Mm-hmm.
see with Smriti, even after she gets set, there is a tendency of playing false shots. You
Mm-hmm.
see that with Laura. Once she's settled, it's almost like the opponent is crying for help, and that is because she's damn good technically. So yeah, I think but one thing I agree with Akash. I think Akash was the one who
Yes,
commented, right?
yes, yes.
I think
Akash, Akash.
Akash in the current plot, of course, they are among the best, I would say, because you can never write of someone like a Nat Silver Brand, but yeah, they're among the best, top two.
Yes, absolutely. Even yesterday, I was going through a video where Australian cricketers were asked, if you give an opportunity to take one England player in your squad, who will be? Everyone taking Nat Shiverbrand's name. Everyone. Everyone
Yeah,
taking
because
Nat Shiver-
best cricketers of today's time. Naturally, may want to say something. There you go, Asim Hans. I agree with you. So, cricket addict or someone was questioning Asim Hans, no? First T20 playing 11. England?
I think
Oh, yeah, men's
made.
team.
Yes, yes, yes.
Show khatam karke ye log. Naruto, what are you doing? Watch all your sports shows.
Yes.
Talk about women's cricket. We'll stay on women's cricket. Men's cricket, fine. Okay. Again, you join Ref Sports. So,
Yes.
so
Now Naruto edits come up with a women's cricket question. What about
I
Alena?
question, but here's my demand. We will end this live when it's 31 minutes. Just 32 minutes. Showing respect to the players. Right? So Rohan, if you are listening to me, then 32 minutes you will. What about Alana King, top bowler? I think it's difficult that she is in playing for Australia. Had she been in any other team, especially any subcontinent team, she would have been the lead bowler. I mean, we are searching for a good leg spinner. Alana King, come to India. But yeah, I think Alana King is having a great time with the ball currently. Very good bowler. Also, she can bat. That's
Yes.
that's the important part. I think with someone like Priya Mishra or Asha
Mhm.
Shah, the bigger problem is the batting part and also the fielding. Priya is a better fielder than Asha. That's there, but still, I think Alana King as a fielder and a batter is better. With Alana King, what I like is she almost kind of reads the batters pretty well. But her main test, of course, always will be subcontinent conditions because subcontinent batters will, again, read spin much better, or at least we hope they do.
Absolutely. I just think that still being so good, she didn't get a single game in that World Cup in UAE conditions.
There was no place. I
There's
know
no
people have
yes,
had
yes.
being played, so and so will happen. But I don't know
Mm.
if there was place.
Yes, because Wareham also so good, both with the bat and the ball. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, this will be our last question today. Who win WPL this time according to all squad? Tushadi,
you
RCB.
according to squad, I would say Delhi Capital seems very,
Yes.
very balanced to me. Extremely balanced. With Nandini Kashyap coming in as well, I think extremely balanced squad. And I'll tell you why did I name Nandini Kashyap and not the rest? Because, and Sara Bryce, they picked up
Mm.
Kashyap, Sara
Mm.
Bryce.
Mm. Mm.
Tanya, there is no doubt that Tanya Bhatia is still your best wicket keeper. But unfortunately, in T20s, only one role does not,
Get you
serve.
the place in the playing 11. Yes, yes,
And what Sarah Bryce also can be, I'll just explain the whole thing because Sarah Bryce is from associate nation. So it does not affect the four foreign players who are already there. So you can take Sarah Bryce in the team as well. And you can
yes,
also take a Nandini Kashyap who can work as a finisher whenever you need
yes,
because you are already starting very well with Meg Lanning and Shafali. The other
yes.
part why my heart says DC is also because of the fact that you know Shafali will be very very hungry to prove her
Mm.
point. And with the ODI World Cup here, she knows that if she can play good two WPL,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
and
Mm.
she has had a fantastic domestic. If she can make a statement in this WPL, then it's difficult to keep her out of the T20 squad. So that is one point. And of course, Meg Lanning is a master when it comes to strategies.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm genuinely that.
Yes. Yes. So that is for now. That is for today. Okay. So we are leaving. Thank you for joining with us, and please keep an eye on the episodes for all the latest updates. We will come back with another live show about women's cricket, and please keep following the episodes till then. Thank you, Trishadi, and goodbye.